Hello, I'm Patrick Wanis, human behavior expert, PhD. In one of my earlier videos, 50 Shades of Grey promotes rape and abuse, I received some interesting and diverse comments. One woman tried to justify 50 Shades of Grey by saying it's fantasy. However, fantasy doesn't in and of itself justify crime or wrongdoing. For example, would you be okay reading a book, watching a movie that promotes or is about paedophilia? Of course you wouldn't. Why not? Because fantasy doesn't justify crime or wrongdoing. Someone else tried to use the same argument and cited science fiction movies. But the genre of science fiction is primarily concerned with the battle between good and evil, where good almost always wins out. Number 3, someone again brought in the argument that this is BDSM. No, it is not bondage, dominance, submission, or masochism or sadomasochism, because that real lifestyle of BDSM is primarily concerned with not just submission and dominance, but consent. It's about being safe. And in a moment, when I read you the 15 quotes from the book 50 Shades of Grey, you'll see that this is not about BDSM. Finally, another person tried to argue that, look, this is just fantasy rape, and fantasy rape is about rough, aggressive sex. No, it's not. Rape is a crime. Rough, aggressive sex is not a crime. You can allow your boyfriend to have rough, aggressive sex with you, but you can't allow him to rape you. Rape is against your will. That means it doesn't have your consent. So rape is not the same as rough, aggressive sex, nor is it the same as someone actually molesting you, assaulting you, or raping you when it's against your will. So now, let's get into it. Here are 15 quotes from the book 50 Shades of Grey that clearly indicate that it's about abuse, rape, violence, and dominance. Number 1, this is Christian Grey speaking. You need to learn to manage my expectations. I'm not a patient man. The next quotes are from Anna. He'd probably like to beat 7 shades of shit out of me. The thought is depressing. Number 3, please don't hit me. I whisper, pleading. Number 4, you scare me when you're angry. I breathe, staring at him. Number 5, I don't want him to beat me. Is that so unreasonable? Number 6, Christian, are you having second thoughts? Possibly. He shifts as if uncomfortable. Why? Holy crap. How did this suddenly become such an intense and meaningful conversation? It's been sprung on me like an exam that I'm not prepared for. What do I say? Because I think I love you and you just see me as a toy? Because I can't touch you? Because I'm too frightened to show you any affection? In case you flinch, or worse, beat me. What can I say? Number 7, how did you find me? I tracked your cell phone, Anastasia. Oh, of course he did. How is that possible? Is it legal? Number 8, he pulls up outside my duplex. I belatedly realize he's not asked me where I live. Yet he knows. But then he sent the books. Of course he knows where I live. What able cell phone tracking, helicopter owning stalker wouldn't? Number 9, of course he doesn't ask for my mother's address. He knows it already. Stalker that he is. When he pulls up outside the house, I don't comment. What's the point? Number 10, Christian writing to Anna in an email. Next time you'll be in the cargo hold, bound and gagged in a crate. Number 11, holy crap, that's the problem with Christian's humor. I can never be sure if he's joking or if he's seriously angry. I suspect on this occasion, he's seriously angry. Before I read you the last 4, please understand that these are all clear examples where she's not consenting, where she's afraid of him, she's afraid she's going to hit him, and he's actually controlling and manipulating her. Here's number 12. Anna's reply to Christian in an email about the crate. You can't write things like that to me, bound and gagged in a crate. Were you serious or was it a joke? That scares me. You scare me. Number 13. But his moods, oh, and he wants to hurt me. He says he'll think about my reservations, but it still scares me. Again, this is not about BDSM. The last two, number 14. I wondered what your bedroom would look like, he says. Now, recognize here, Christian doesn't have permission to enter her home, but he has. I glance around it, plotting an escape route. No, there's still only the door or window. This is Anna speaking. No, I protest, trying to kick him off. He stops. If you struggle, I'll tie your feet too. If you make a noise, Anastasia, I'll gag you. Keep quiet. Catherine is probably outside listening right now. Gag me, Kate. I shut up. And finally, number 15. You wanted to know why I felt confused after you. Which euphemism should we apply? Spanked, punished, beat, assaulted me? Well, during the whole alarming process, I felt demeaned, debased, and abused. And that's an email from Anna to Christian. And the subject of that email is assault and battery, the after effects. Please understand you cannot compare assault and battery with BDSM. Now, if you'd like to read these 15 quotes, you can go to my blog, patrickwanis.com/blog, and put in the search word 15, and up will come the article, 15 quotes from 50 Shades of Grey that clearly promotes rape and abuse. I'm Patrick Wanis of patrickwanis.com. Thank you.